We've seen how to put a reference in our scripts. Now, let's use that reference to create new objects. We're going to use the reference as a placeholder for any object we want to drag in from the Unity editor. Our script will use this placeholder to create new objects. Okay, let's do it. Go to the start method and write the following code. Great. Now save your script and go back to Unity. Go ahead and press play, and you'll see that a new cube appeared with a position of 2, 4, 6. That's 2 in the x-axis, 4 in the y-axis, and 6 in the z-axis. What's happening here is that your code is creating a copy of whatever object you dragged into the object to create slot, and it's placing that copy at position 2, 4, 6. Pretty cool, right? If you don't see the second cube, then go back and double check your code. Make sure you created a 3D cube and drag and dropped it into the object to create slot. Also, you can see the full code in the text notes below. Alright, let's take a look at the code and break it down. We start with object.instantiate. This means that you're calling the instantiate method on the object class. And if that doesn't make a lot of sense, don't worry about it. Methods and classes are just programmer jargon, and you'll need to learn them. But for now, let's do a quick review. Remember the classes from the Unity scripting manual? We found the classes by going to Unity Engine and then Classes. Well, you can find the object class inside the manual by doing a quick search. There it is. When you scroll down, you'll see the instantiate method. It's right here. You can see that this method clones an object. In our case, it's cloning the reference object that we drag and dropped in. Okay, let's look at the next part of our script. Object to create. Well, that's just the name of the reference you created. You're telling object.instantiate to create a new object that is just like the one you picked in the Unity editor. Okay, that's simple enough. The next part is new vector3 2, 4, 6. Okay, now this might look a little strange, but it's not that bad. This is just how you code positions in 3D space. Let's talk a little bit more about this. Vector3 objects hold 3 numbers: an x-coordinate, a y-coordinate, and a z-coordinate. You almost always need to create a new vector3 whenever you want to specify a location in 3D space. So going back to the code, this code here just says place the new object at position 2, 4, 6. The last part is quaternion.identity, which I know sounds very strange, but this part is just telling Unity how to rotate the new object. And let's talk a little bit more about quaternions. Unless you're a math expert, you've probably never heard of a quaternion, but you're probably familiar with rotating things using degrees and radians. Well, quaternions are just another way to think about rotations, and Unity uses them because they're way better for 3D simulations. Unity hides all the complicated math from you, but you do need to know that rotations are all handled internally using quaternions. Let's go back to the code. In this case, quaternion.identity just means no rotation at all. The identity quaternion is the rotation that keeps the object identical. So this line tells Unity to create an object with no rotation at all. Okay, well that's how it all works, and it may seem like a lot of work just to create another cube, but once you understand the principles, you can do amazing things with these simple tools. Okay, next up, let's start doing more powerful stuff with code.